Hi there and welcome to Joe World. Please consider subscribing to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss any of our uploads.
Remember Chidinma, the Unilag student that last month was arrested and was accused of the death of the CEO of Superstar TV, Mr. Tagausi for. Well, she has come out again to tell a very different story. First off, welcome to this channel. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to this channel. If this is not your first time, well, thank you for always. Now, in a new video, Chidinma has said she knew nothing about his death. She said he was a good man, a little temperamental though, and he was in a miserable marriage, and that to compensate for that, he carried babes, he smoked, he was a drunk and a drug addict. And that's about what she knew about his personality. And that the only thing that kept him in that marriage, according to him and what he told her, was his children, and now they sadly do not have a father no more. She even met some of his friends, according to what she said. I mean, they were that close. And she says she has about 500,000 naira in her account, contrary to the 10 million that was circulating. She got a laptop from him, among other things, and that they booked the apartments because they wanted some alone time as per lovebirds. Now she went out to get food for them. By the time she got back, someone already broke into the shortlet apartment they were staying at. She met him stabbed already, and then in a bit to confirm if everything was okay with him, she hugged him, and that's why she got blood stains on her clothes. She said she packed up her stuff. She took the bag containing his ID, his ATM, and whatnot that was on the TV stand, and then she left. She withdrew the money because he promised her some money when he was alive, when they were together, and she was just collecting her due now. She said she called the apartment management to actually check up on him, saying she's not heard from him for a while, blah blah blah, and because she was scared to actually go there or to report to the police that something already happened, because she knew they were going to accuse her of being the murderer, right? And that was why she did not say anything, and that is what she feels very guilty about, taking the money, going with his ATM card and his phone, and also for not alerting the police. But bear in mind that in an earlier video, when she was first apprehended and she became, the sensation that she is following the demise of this CEO, Chidinma said she indeed stabbed him following an argument they had in a drug-induced state. And according to the apartment management, there was no sign of forceful entrance, and neither Chidinma nor the man had any guests in the course of their staying in the hotel. The only person that left the shortlet apartment, and the only person that left was Chidinma at some point, right? In that video, she also said they indeed lodged in an Airbnb, like I said, where his body was discovered at, and that they abused some drugs. They had a scuffle. It was getting violent because, like she said, he was a temperamental person, and so in a bid to save herself, she stabbed him with a knife. But then she realized he was dead, and when she saw that this man is dead, she stole his ATM card and she flew. She, however, said that she had, I don't even know what she had. She said she had some accomplices, and those guys were on the run. Her family even came out at some point to deny her, saying that she was a very wayward child growing up, quote and unquote, and that she left home at 13. They've not heard from her until the incidents that brought her to the internet. And now that she's saying a very totally different thing, I hope her lawyer knows what he's doing or she's doing, because she sounded like somebody who has been tutored, schooled, and has rehearsed a script severally, things to say if they ask you this, if they ask you that, because she even deflected when they asked her why she's changing her narrative, and she was like, I'm guilty of taking stuff from him, because I mean that there's evidence to prove that she indeed did those things. She took stuff from him. She packed up her bag and she left the premises, and he was clearly unconscious when she left. So, well, what was I expecting from a lawyer? The lawyer definitely put words in her mouth, right? Maybe the jury or whatnot will buy her story. That's if she even eventually gets tried, because all these interviews that she's being granted and she's granting. In another news, though, the now widowed wife of this man, Mr. Taga Osifo, is demanding ₦1 billion as compensation for the damage this girl has caused her family. See, if she has ₦1 billion in her account, would she be in need of a sugar daddy? Sugar daddy that rich at all she sent out of this world. She even said she has about 500,000 naira in her account. It's new video, so I don't know where they want her to get ₦1 billion. And her family member said she's not a part of them. She's a disowned child. So, what do you guys think? Is this do you think she's taking us for a ride? I mean, Nigerians, but what do I expect? I won't blame her if she's really taking us for a ride, or if our lawyers and our legal team are trying to take us for a ride, and because our government do not even rate us, they do not rate the judiciary system in this country. So I don't know what I'm expecting from them. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself until then, and we'll follow this story some more.